Aquarius, week commencing the 27th of January 2021. Should take you up to about the 3rd of February. Message of Spirit, please. Aquarius, what do they need to know for the week commencing 27th of January 2021? This is for anywhere in your chat that you've got Aquarius. So look at your birth chart. You can get it on any of the free sites, but I use Astro Cafe. Just fill in your details. If you know your time of birth, that's much better, but it doesn't mean that you won't find out information that you need. You just won't get as much. There you are. So, things are not what they seem. If they look bad, they're not as bad as you think they are. If they look good, they're not as good as you think they are. Somebody's sitting on the fence and not wanting to make a decision. That's not going to help anybody. Nor is trying to do things all by yourself and not asking for help. There is someone who's sacrificing themselves for others that are ungrateful, or playing the martyr or the victim. If you say yes when you mean no, that's when problems start to appear. You may feel like Groundhog Day or that you're in limbo. But somebody is financially stable and able to stand on their own 2 feet. They may be single at this time, but there is a soul contract coming into play. So a union, anything that's about to start, but unless it's already started or you've already had the planning, please don't start it in Mercury retrograde. 3.5 weeks in Mercury retrograde after the 30th. But anything about to start, be it business or anything to do with a team or with others, will pay off within 3 years. But you have got to face things. You're burying your head and isolating. It may be because of the lockdown. It may be nothing you can do about it. You have to fight for a legacy. There is a great amount of money that seems to be supposedly coming your way, but you either are unaware of it or someone is trying to stop you getting it, or your share of it. So it's fighting for what you want. You can't sit back on your laurels and wait for it to come to you. That's not going to happen. So you have to go get it. 4 weeks is mentioned, which would take us to the end of Mercury retrograde, which is good. Finances and career look good, but there is definitely something, perhaps issues with the ankles and legs, toes and feet that are a problem. But the main thing is, the only major arcana in this read is the Pisces one, which is karmic situations, secrets and hidden enemies. But your friend, you may be seeing friends as enemies and enemies as friends. A Scorpio could be involved, and it's being hung out to dry. You've stuck your neck out for other people, but they aren't grateful. So 2 years, 9 years, 3 years is mentioned. Doctors, priests and lawyers, a female, professional advice or good advice is received or given. That could be you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, ready to cut something out of your life, becoming detached. There's a Sagittarius energy. Someone has learnt from the mistakes and brought balance back into their life, perhaps overcome addictions. It's when you've been put to the test and come out stronger on the other side. Those born on the 14th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. Balance returns with patience. But again, mentioned is the hips and thighs, so that it may be an issue with the legs for some reason. There is no celebrations and no reunions at this time, but again, it could be because of the lockdown. 3 months is mentioned. So feeling stuck in limbo. Friends are being unreliable and unpredictable. Finances are unreliable and unpredictable. Mother energy is unreliable and unpredictable. Somebody, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, may have turned their back on you. This is a female. She may be darker complexion. She may wear a uniform. And the rabbits, so the first of the month, or those born 1951, plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved. 3 weeks, heartache, sorrow, loss and separation. Like I said, Mercury retrograde may be involved. It may be permanent or temporary separation, but it's heartbreak. Maybe a minor surgery is needed, and impatience is taking hold. So you've got to watch out for that patience. Be patient. There could be a passing, an end to something. It does seem like there is a legacy involved here. You're overthinking everything. There's possible people trying to play mind games. This is about the family, the ancestors, the breasts. So there may be issues with the breasts and control issues. Somebody here is trying to control this situation. I'm getting a strange sensation in my right cheek. So I don't really know what that's about. Maybe a stroke. Just be very patient with people, especially if someone has just passed and there is a widow involved. 10 weeks is mentioned. 3 weeks. So surgery and then a loss, possibly. It's a testing time and you mustn't lose faith. You've got to stay positive no matter what. But I am getting the feeling here of a passing. If you are a widow, it's been a hard time. there is positive communication coming your way, perhaps a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn child. Someone's wearing a false mask, pretending to be okay when they're not. So if this is an illness, and I don't care what your partner says, if they're lying to you, there's something wrong here. Probably medical, deep depression, and there could be criminal activity over finances. Somebody has lost passion, or it may be impotence. It seems like there's no new beginnings and no fire in your life anymore. Yeah, nothing can grow in barren lands. It may be an issue with the mother, because we've got the mother mentioned again. Mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children. Those born on the 3rd or the 30th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. It's the retrograde they're talking about, I'm sure it is. There may be a failed pregnancy for some, and if so, I'm really sorry. This is a grim read, but I don't like sugarcoat it. I tell out what needs to be out there, because I don't want this to be a shock when it comes. But nothing can grow in barren lands, and I know that the other side is a peaceful and happy place. There's no success in this situation. So whatever it is, whatever you feel is abundant, isn't abundant, is where we're talking about finances, career, or emotional life. You are loved. There is a male, an older male here, that loves unconditionally. There is love, and we have the partner of this lady. So someone is very detached at this time, or needs to be. King of Swords, it's advice needed at the very least. There may be 2 people, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, 3 people, sorry. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, plus this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn female, but she's the negative energy. You are both an equal match. Somebody feels like they've failed in a situation. Yeah, somebody's holding their breath to see what's going to happen next. And there is a birth of a child, or a rebirth, a second chance, a new beginning. Someone is unable to travel at this time. No movement at all. There is illness. Someone will heal from this though. It may be that this mother is using illness as a pawn, as a tool to keep you trapped in a situation. There is a loss of a female friend or confidant. And now we have the gentleman mourning the loss of someone. So we have possibly 2 people who have lost someone coming together. But right at this minute in time, they are both very, very detached and unhappy. So they may not have met each other yet, because there is this other energy between them. Maybe someone will help the other heal. Whoever lost the partner first will help the other heal. It is Spirit's way of making you realise that no matter how much money you have, it doesn't bring you happiness. But we do have the male and the female both mourning the loss of someone. So it could be, it might not be from a passing, it might be from a divorce, both single, both independent, trying to make this new beginning. But the lockdown and illness and stuff like that may have got in the way. It's wherever you've got Aquarius in your chart. There is a change coming in the wind. You may have been carrying a heavy burden, and there may be a change of residence coming up, because higher power is at work here. Fate is taking a hand in this. TikTok time is running out. Don't waste time. Don't waste your life. It's time to take a risk, come to the edge. Remember that you're exchanging gifts with another. It may be actual gifts, or it may be that you need to give exactly what others give to you. It's a two-way street, but be fair. Keep the balance, be fair. Patience and justice. Something is not over yet. There's an unfinished symphony here. Chiron, healing is going to take place. And you will probably do it together. Great healing. Yeah, it is the Hanged Man. And there he is. So it's realising you can't stay in limbo forever. You have to live your life. The wound is the place where the light will enter. Healing must take place before you're able to deal with your matter. So these two people, whoever they are, possibly, this is just one scenario, need to heal from the loss first, and then they can heal together. So it won't be immediate, I don't think. It's approximately 51 years, so you may be around 51, or born in 51, as I said, because of the rabbit. Chiron was wounded in the flank and was almost crippled, but was rehabilitated from his wounds and sickness to pursue the healing arts through the guidance of Apollo, the god of light. For astrologers, Chiron is a special purpose as a bridge between the inner and the outer planets. This is a transitional time, linking the mundane with the extraordinary. And it takes us on a journey through darkness. We will pass through a dark place. Chiron has a relationship to the two astrological signs of Virgo, which is the health and well-being, and Sagittarius. And we have Sagittarius there. So it may be a Sagittarius that's ill, or a Virgo. But we have Sagittarius mentioned. Chiron lords over matters of health, illness and disease, and especially how they relate to our personal journey through life. One must see the darkness before they see the light. One must experience sickness before lasting health. Chiron also represents the resurrection. This is a rebirth. This is a card of great transformation. Therefore, in many ways, you are rising from this swamp. It's time to heal yourself. You can take this gift or wound and learn how to restore others also. We can mend our wounds. Thank you, Spirit, because this is what I said. They're healing each other. When we embrace the process, understand the gift of illness or dysfunction. Chiron also an expert in alchemy, which gives us the ability to transform the mundane into the marvellous. You can't throw out the old. Physics, medicine and astrology will be a major part. Health matters or issues of medical nature may be of concern, and this matter may have to do with health concerns, most especially any emotional healing that is needed. At this time, you may find yourself visiting or having interactions with health facilities or any place that has to do with the healing of the body, mind or spirit. This is also a time of teaching and learning, so schools may figure in this matter. Certain sorrows of the deep past may resurface during Mercury retrograde especially, so be careful of repeating old patterns. These will tend to resurface unless faced directly, and if not faced, the pain will continue. This is an awakening time where you can resolve things. The symbol for Chiron is a key, and this card says that you have the key to open the right doors at your asking. To do this, you will have to work with the wounded or the downtrodden in some way. So if this is true, it is now time to save yourself and others. There is a bridge between the tangible and the intangible. You have to face yourself. There will be journeys within and without, and this is about the higher mind. So where are they? TikTok, no. Coming to the edge. Where's the higher? There it is, the higher power. It is about heeding the call, deep listening, being bold, a journey through the darkness, spiritual growth after abandonment, a difficult and painful passage. Yes, Three of Swords. Difficult and painful passage. Where is it? Deep inner healing, therapy, having to seek medical aid quickly and unexpectedly, medical tests, homeopathic medicines, chiropractors, and issues with the spine, bones, and also internal organs. The need to heal or be healed. A wounding of trust, accidents, falls, someone getting hurt, feeling the pain of others, healing or teaching others via your own pain. Empathy, kindness, duty and responsibility. Unnecessary worry. What you do as a routine, tedium, job changes in connection with self-healing. Publishing in areas of alternative health or traditional medicines. Home remedies, or learning about health benefits through the natural world. Writing, being out in nature, the colour green, brown and survival. Someone will survive this. This is a healing process. So contemplation, medicine, illness, grief, but redemption. So this has been sent for you to make you realise what really matters in your life. Thanks for listening.